ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. There is breaking news. Obviously, that's why I'm on here, right? That's why I'm here, giving you guys the breaking news every time it hits. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Billievers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to this breaking news edition of Billievers Talk. I'm excited. I hope you are too. The Buffalo Bills have recently released kicker Stephen Hauschka. So that's the newest news. I thought I'd break it here. I also got rid of a punter that we just signed. I did say, I talked about how I thought that we would be cycling through punters. I don't think that there is going to be a solution for a while at the punter position for the Buffalo Bills. Bajorquez is still there, so as of right now, I'm guessing that he's winning the punting job because, well, now he's the only punter on our team. So we'll have to continue to monitor that situation. But I think the big news here is after 3 seasons with the Buffalo Bills, Stephen Hauschka has been released. Bass just makes too much sense. Say hashtag, how you doing? Good to see you guys in here. Yeah, he does. After the Buffalo Bills used a 5th-round draft pick to sign Tyler Bass, and Tyler Bass has been consistent and off the punt. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. I hope we do not have to punt the whole season. I think that we're going to find another punter, though. I really do. I think there's still going to be a punter competition unless Corey Bajorquez is really controlling camp and proving to the head coach or to the coaching staff that he can get the job done. I think that we might see another punter come onto the roster, and we'll continue to drop punters and bring other punters in. I think the only thing that Corey has right now to his advantage is the fact that he has been on this team for a couple years now. Elliot comes in here. Hey, Elliot, good to see you. Again, guys, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button as the season's just a few weeks away. And we're going to talk about this more tonight. Go live every Thursday night, 9:30. So obviously we're going to talk about it, but always try to break this news to you. The Buffalo Bills. Hey, Elliot, good to see you in here. Always good to see the normal character of guys in here. So again, while you're coming in here, guys, get in the break news, hit that thumbs up button, like this video, as we talk about the Buffalo Bills releasing Stephen Hauschka. And as Hashtag Sports came in here to say, hey, Geek Squad, it just makes, and Geek Squad just alluded to it here, it just makes a lot of sense to do it this way. I mean, you're talking about saving, I think it's $1.5 or $1.75 million on the salary cap. So, and with Tyler Bass, rookie contract, really cheap, and he has that big leg, and every time Stephen Hauschka seemed to step up in camp, Tyler Bass did the same thing. It's weird that it comes today. Coach McDermott asked earlier today about the kicking situation and asked about if they would keep 2 kickers, and he said that's a possibility. So obviously the Buffalo Bills coaching staff, Buffalo Bills management, keeping things close to the chest, right? Close to the chest. They don't want to give out too much information, and we saw that today when the Buffalo Bills suspended one of their news reporters who's been doing it for a long time. But again, Buffalo Bills, if you just joined me, can't believe this as Lil Boat TL. Yeah, I know a lot of you we're debating who it was going to be. I mean, we had the same debate here on this channel. Was it going to be Tyler Bass? Was it going to be Stephen Hauschka? So everyone was interested in who it was going to be. But, Coach McDermott, talked about possibly carrying 2 kickers into the season. Now, I would have hated to see that, and I thought that was just a smokescreen. But he did talk about that today. They did not give Bass is the better kicker, Geek Squad said. They did not give any indication that this was going to happen today. So kind of a surprise move to happen when it did. But again, I think the Buffalo Bills had to make a decision. And again, Tyler Bass, every time Stephen Hauschka, like a couple days ago, Stephen Hauschka had a perfect day kicking field goals. Tyler Bass comes back the next day, a perfect day for out of him. So obviously they saw something that they really liked in Tyler Bass, and that is why he is going to be the Buffalo Bills kicker. I do believe that the kicker position has been filled. I think that there are no questions. I think Tyler Bass is our guy. However, with the release of Edwards, does that necessarily mean that Corey Bajorquez is the punter of the future for the Buffalo Bills? Bass money, as a Buffalo sports fan, maybe that's what we'll call him. As long as he keeps making kicks, that's all I care about. But is Corey Bajorquez the guy at the punter position for the Buffalo Bills? I still say no. I think that there are things that we saw in previous years at Corey that you just wish would be better, right? That would be improved on. Now, there were some times where he kicked well. Hope this was the right move, says Lil Bo. I think this was the right move on that. Corey says, as of right now, he's the only punter on the squad. But again, that does not mean that the Buffalo Bills cannot pick up a free agent punter and try him out. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on here with the Buffalo Bills. But again, I think Tyler Bass does win the kicking job overall. I think that's proven in the fact that the Bills released Stephen Hauschka today. I think Tyler Bass definitely has the starting job when it comes to the kicking position for our Buffalo Bills. However, when it comes to the punting position, I think that's still up for grabs. I know, like I said, there's only one punter on our roster now, and that's Corey Bojorquez, but at the same time, now we have 2 roster spots open for the Buffalo Bills to fill up, right? The Buffalo Bills go out, get free agents, or maybe they're beginning their cut downs, right? Maybe this is the start of cut downs. You know, you do have to get that to a 53-man roster in the next week and a half, so maybe this was the start of that process, and soon they will just continue to cut players. But as they do cut players, guys, remember to tune into Billievers Talk. We'll keep you up to date. There are going to be some tough cuts, including Stephen Hauschka. It's a little bit of a surprise, but when you draft a kicker with the 5th round pick, you kind of knew that there was going to be a competition, and you kind of wanted to lean in favor of Tyler Bass. The experience goes to Stephen Hauschka. I'm sure he will not be on the market for long. Plenty of teams looking for a kicker, but at the same time, he just didn't measure up for the Buffalo Bills the last couple of seasons. You know, I think back to the Houston Texans game. He showed that he can still be consistent from within 45 yards, let's say. However, it's those long kicks, right? It's those 50-plus yard kicks that we want someone in there who can boom the hell out of the ball, who can get us a field goal right before the halftime, right? Who can drive, if Josh Allen could drive us downfield in a 2-minute drill in a game-winning situation where we need that game-winning field goal, can get the job done. And we know that maybe instead of needing 35, 40 yards, we only need 20 to 30 yards. That's a big difference in the NFL. And like everyone will tell you, it's a game of inches. And so right now, it looks like Tyler Bass is definitely going to be the Buffalo Bills kicker. And guys, right now, Corey Bojorquez is going to be the kicker of the the punter of the Buffalo Bills. As Geek Squad says, DeMarco is next. Possibly DeMarco has not been practicing all too much due to an injury, so we'll see what happens with him. But again, there's going to be a lot of tough cuts coming in the next week or two, so make sure you stay tuned to Billievers Talk. Obviously, I'm still at work, so I do have to get back to work, but I did want to bring you the breaking news. The Buffalo Bills released Stephen Hauschka, making Tyler Bass the kicker of the future for the Buffalo Bills, at least for the immediate future. And they also released Edwards, the punter they just picked up last week. So obviously they're going to stick with Corey Bojorquez for now, and we'll go and see what happens soon. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on Billievers Talk. If you're new to this channel, guys, be sure to hit the subscribe button as we continue to bring breaking news. After you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. After you hit the notification bell, guys, hit the thumbs up button, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think Tyler Bass was the right decision? Are you regretting getting rid of Stephen Hauschka? Would you like to see him stick around? Do you think this was too soon? There's a bunch of questions, but man, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you soon again tonight, 9:30. We do have a live stream. We'll talk more about this, so I'll talk to y'all then. Until I do, go Bills.